Welcome to Brilliantly British. My name is Lawrence and today I'm going to show you how to make tomato and bacon Boxty dumplings. So, as I show you how, please sit back, relax and enjoy this episode. And don't forget to subscribe. So far on the channel, we featured our recipe for a plate of delicious mushroom and Guinness Boxty dumplings. So naturally, given their versatility and ease of preparation, we invite you to relax and sit back while we share another recipe. This is a bowl of tomato, bacon and cheese Boxty, which we've kept simple yet delicious, leaving you to gather the ingredients after enjoying this episode, which will finish, of course, with a session of tasting at the end. So now, with all of the introductions made, please allow me to introduce the ingredients to you. For today's Brilliantly British tomato and bacon Boxty dumplings, you will need some butter, some garlic, some Worcestershire sauce, some dry or fresh basil, some bacon. I'm going for smoked bacon. You will need some good quality cheddar cheese or Leicester cheese or any other hard variety of cheese. You will need some raw whole potatoes, some cold unseasoned mashed potatoes, some heavy whipping cream, some flour, some chopped carrots, chopped celery, chopped onions, and some canned tomatoes, followed by a little pinch or two of salt and pepper to avoid the occurrence of bland food. And that, my friends, is all you will need for today's episode. But before you get started, before you do anything at all, please switch on your kettle, brew yourselves a nice cup of hot tea so that you can sip on that whilst you cook. To begin preparing this brilliantly British dish, start by first coarsely grating raw potatoes, which should then be squeezed in a cloth in order to extract any excess moisture and starch. With that done, having transferred the grated potatoes to a bowl, thereto add cold unseasoned mashed potatoes, flour, salt and pepper before kneading by hand to mix and combine until a cohesive ball of dough forms. Then, on a well-floured surface, divide into 4 to 5 pieces, which should be rolled out into 2 centimeter thick strings of dough before laying beside one another and cutting into 2 centimeter long dumplings. With the raw dumplings made, prepare a pot of boiling water, within which the Boxty should be cooked for 15 minutes, before transferring onto a greased tray to prevent them from sticking, without discarding the boiling water. With the Boxty momentarily set to one side, to begin cooking the sauce, cooking from cold, begin to fry diced bacon over a medium-low heat, which should leave you with time to rehydrate and relax with brilliantly British content in hand, making sure, of course, to like and subscribe. Thank you. Once brown and well rendered, remove and set the bacon aside, proceeding by beginning to cook diced onions in the same pan, this time over a medium heat for a minute or so, following on with the addition of celery, carrots, Worcestershire sauce and salt, cooked for a further minute before turning in tomatoes, taking the time thereafter once pulverized before throwing in a knob of butter and allowing the contents to cook, intensify and thicken. Once aromatic, sweet and noticeably thicker, stir in crushed garlic, then recall your Boxty, incorporate with a ladle or two of the Boxty boiling water before simmering under a lid for 5 minutes or until the Boxty becomes tender and is heated through, at which point season with pepper and basil, finishing by folding in your bacon with a dash of cream. To serve, place in a simple bowl and cover with gratings of cheese before smiling and readying yourselves for an amazing Irish culinary experience. So now, with your appetites peaking, I think it's high time for tasting. My dear friends, are you ready? Are you steady? 3, 2, 1. Wow. Out of this world. Galactic. This is... Oh, wow. Still giving. It's still delivering on flavor. No, finally. I can compose myself. Right, this time around, I'm going to try and compose myself. Stunning. Simply put. Oh, it's got so many tantalizing elements to it. Where do I begin? The texture. The dumplings are lovely and spongy, but they still have a bite to them. Crucially, they aren't, for want of a better phrase, potato and marshmallows. They still have a bite to them, and that's much appreciated here because everything else, apart from the bacon of course, is smooth, soft, delicate. Then we get onto the sauce. The sauce is tangy, sweet, balanced, complex, got the garlic, the herbs, the pepper, lovely. It's beautifully seasoned, simply put. And then you've got the bacon coming through, adding a lovely crunchy texture and much appreciated saltiness, which leads me on to the welcomed covering of cheese. Cheddar cheese. It is world renowned and loved, and it just completes the combination of cheese, tomato, bacon. You can't go wrong. And this, given that it is a classic combination, I'm still awestruck. I'm still astonished as to how good it actually is. So look, with all of that being said, I hope you are now persuaded and convinced to go out, get the ingredients, and make a bowl of these Irish Boxty dumplings smothered in a tomato and bacon sauce. So please, make this dish, please. Thank you all for allowing me to show you how to make tomato and bacon Boxty dumplings. Knowing that you loved this episode, don't forget to click on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button so that you don't miss any of our new releases. Tell everyone, and I mean everyone, about the brilliantly British food on this channel, and follow us on all of the social media platforms that this channel is on, and I will see you